Welcome to your end of June, beginning of July tarot and oracle reading. Welcome to my channel, The Divine 444. If you would like to show your support, then you can definitely do that by commenting below. Tell me what you think, likes, dislikes, and subscribes are obviously very welcome. I want to say thank you in advance, and I hope you enjoyed today's reading. So today's reading, we will be using the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. If I'm pronouncing that correctly, I hope so. I'm sorry if not. These are wonderful tarot cards because of the pictures that they provide. The artist was very, very talented, and I find them to be a little more positive, if you can tell, like, than the original tarot, which I don't know why. It just seems more appropriate for me personally as a reader. So the other deck we're going to be using for the oracle part, which is just a little sprinkle of positivity for the rest of the cards in the spread, is Doreen Virtue's Archangel Oracle deck, which, as you can see, positive. The art is really moving as well, and I don't know, it just resonates with me more, so I hope you enjoy. So ahead of time, I just want to apologize for any background sound. Hopefully that doesn't distract you from the message here you're receiving today from Spirit and God. So I'm going to flip the card in the first position, which is your present situation, Aqua, and we have the Moon. The Moon is a card of change because it's constantly phasing. It's got many different phases. So definitely this phase might be one of a bit of chaos in your emotional body. So definitely temperamental. I know I have been, so I can relate. Tolerance to bullshit is just not existent anymore, and there is a little bit of a hostility, kind of, I think, with the attitude that you're carrying towards others. You're not leaving room for any kind of advantage to be taken anymore because of all the things that you've been through. And the Moon is definitely it's luminescent. It creates its own glow. So from the inside, these kind of behaviors that you're not accepting anymore is kind of creating a glow around you because it's who you truly are. You don't necessarily want to be a people pleaser. You don't need to be rude, I guess, too, but you definitely need to be firm and assertive because people are a lot more understanding, and the capacity to accept you, even though you might not always look like sugar and rainbow and butterflies, is a lot bigger than you would expect. So, and if they can't, then they should not be in your environment, I'm guessing. Half-ass acceptance is not okay. So basically, Aqua, we're at a point where it's either show some respect, especially to women, and men equally, show respect altogether and sit up straight when a lady walks in the room, or a gentleman. Just show your respect for their presence and your own by portraying these kind of actions. So we're going to get on to the second card, which is the position of desired outcome and hopes and fears. So in the second position, we have the Five of Pentacles. And as you can tell, there's these two standing here, a mother with her child, or a mother figure with a child figure, whom she is trying to protect, keep warm. And because she is so distracted with fate, and he is so distracted with her, obviously, they're missing the obvious shelter that's behind them. There's an obvious answer right behind their, gaze, if they would look the other way or not be so distracted with fate, because it can be very distracting. And sometimes our immediate needs are not as important as our romantic needs because they are not necessarily meant to be in the immediate need section of our life. So, but it's easy because it's pleasant to be distracted by those kind of things and lose sight of the obvious answer that's literally right behind us.